What is up, Berserker Patriot Store family? I hope everybody's having a super blessed night. Hope you've all been well. Took a few days off. It's been quite refreshing, quite enlightening. Done a lot of research, built a lot of websites this weekend. So, we're launched all over the place right now. So, our Amazon influencer account blew the fuck up over this week. We've been going live on Amazon with our new podcast. That's doing really well. We'll be launching that and attaching it to here soon. So, still a bunch of crazy stuff out here. So, not getting really a whole lot safer out here in the country, it seems like, right? Let a few people come on here. I hope you've all been safe. Hope everybody's been well, you know. Pack your shit, the show is done. You ain't riding shotgun, you ain't the one. You love drama, lies, and running your mouth. So grabbing bags and get the fuck out. Yeah, pack your shit, don't waste my time. You stir up fight, you cross that line. I ain't here for your games tonight, so pack your shit. Get out my side. Lazy on the couch with your half-dead phone, acting like memes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting into some of this news that just crazy shit. It's we can't get one day where it's just like, hey, a bunch of good stuff happened today. No. So do we have a mental health crisis, or do we have a psychopath crisis in America right now? So mother kills 11-year-old daughter, cheerleader daughter, and murder-suicide while attending Las Vegas competition. And then, literally right at the same time, child and wife killed by father in Rhode Island hockey rink murder-suicide. The second child's in the hospital. It's like, what? It doesn't get any better from here. I mean, we got pro-Palestine activists, mayors, socialist Seattle mayors, anti-ICE groups, promote jury nullification training for Minneapolis agitators. So listen, what that means is basically they're saying that the rule of law doesn't matter anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to taint every jury pool, and we're going to cause jury nullification. And no matter if the juries, it'll explain it all to you in here when we go through this story. So, it's like, okay, let's go ahead and get into this, Mom. And then we'll get into all these woke Seattle mayors and pro-Palestine mayors. And so mother kills 11-year-old daughter cheerleader in murder-suicide while attending Las Vegas competition. All condolences to, well, I don't even know if there's a family anymore left behind. A mother and daughter are dead in a murder-suicide, what authorities are calling a murder-suicide, with the mother fatally shot her 11-year-old daughter in a Las Vegas hotel room over the weekend before turning the gun on herself. First of all, she's not a mother. She's not a mother. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this. Since we're so early in, I'm jumping into the news right away. Mother kills 11-year-old cheerleader, her daughter, in murder-suicide while attending Las Vegas competition. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Authorities said that their bodies were found in the Rio Hotel and Casino on Sunday, along with an apparent suicide note. Per the New York Post, the pair, who had been in town for a cheer meet, failed to show up for the competition. Utah Extreme Cheer had said before the discovery that one of its members, Addie Smith, and her mother, Tywana McGeehan, were missing in Las Vegas ahead of the competition on Sunday. The team announced, "With the heaviest hearts, we share the devastating news that our sweet athlete Adi has passed away. The team added, she's an 11-year-old little girl, man. This, I mean, it doesn't get any better from there. I mean, this is why I say I don't think we have a problem with mental health. I think we have a problem with fucking psychopaths in our country, that a whole generation of psychopaths seem to be awakening everywhere in our country right now. Child and wife killed by father in Rhode Island hockey rink murder-suicide. Second child in hospital. What? Once again, don't call him their father, because he's not a fucking father, okay? Because this wouldn't happen if he was. A youth hockey game in Rhode Island turned into a crime scene Monday after a domestic dispute erupted in gunfire, leaving 3 people dead, including the suspected gunman, and 3 others injured, according to the Associated Press. The shooting happened at the Dennis M. Lynch Arena in Pawtucket during a matchup between Coventry Johnson Co-op team and Blackstone Valley High School, which district of North Providence and North Smithfield, according to the WPRI families, were in the stands when shots rang out. So, I'm not going to bring you any more murder depressing stories, even though I can bring you probably 1,000 of them just over the fucking weekend and the week that I took off. So we're going to go ahead and get into right off the top of my head, because I've been looking into it all day. So now California is projected to lose close to $9 trillion just in the next few months of everything pulling the fuck out of California. So if you don't know, they have moved forward with the wealth tax, the 5% wealth tax. And if you don't understand what a wealth tax is, it's making you pay for money that you don't fucking have. So you have a stock, and that stock is worth a certain amount of money. Now they want you to take that money out of a bank account, which you don't have because it's not a cash asset. It is a hard asset, which means you can't fucking spend it, and you only make money off it by owning it. So therefore, there's no point in having stocks in California. There's no point in owning businesses. So if you make over $1 billion, if you make $1 billion or more in California, you have to pay 5% tax on all of your assets. That's what a wealth tax is. Not on the money that you make, on your assets. So that's fucking insane. So everybody's leaving. Everybody's leaving. Facebook just left California. Facebook's coming to Florida. We can't handle it, but California is about to completely collapse. They just announced that they're going into a deficit after this happened. Even if they don't pass it, the companies see that this is the course of California, so they're just pulling out anyway. All they had to do was say it was going to happen, and they just collapsed the fucking economy. So you literally, just off of the Bezos move out and off of the Facebook move out of California, your social programs are going to collapse. They're going to have to cut programs. They're going to have to cut all this dumbass bullshit that you're getting free money from, because they're not going to have any money for you guys anymore. And the federal government's already cutting you off, so you're not going to get our tax dollars either. So what the fuck are you going to do? Oh, you're going to flee your state like the pussies you are, and you're going to try to come to our red states and live off of what we've bled for. That time's past, guys. That time's past. Listen, we can't handle any more people in Florida. We don't even have water as it is. They're announcing we're running out of water every fucking day in Florida. They're about to take control of our fucking city of Punta Gorda over here with the state, because they just announced we're about to we're going to be rationing water in the state of Florida, guys. Think about that. We live in America, and we're about to have to ration water in the state of Florida. We're already in a boil water ban where we can't drink our water without boiling it because our water systems can't keep up with all the people. And I mean, hold on a minute. It's got a date on it. If you don't believe me on that, we'll get back to some more of the news in 2 seconds here. But if you simply don't believe me on that, I've actually got somewhere right here. Motherfucker, of course it's not just right there. Somewhere right here, I have got, here it is. Here you go. This is what's literally on the end of my street. Let it pop up. This is what's on the end of my street. And this was just from this month. They turned our water off for almost 24 hours. We couldn't use water. We had no water. Why is everything taking so long to work? There you go. Here, I'll turn that around. This area is under a precautionary boil water notice until further notification and more information and updates. Water shut down 2/9/2026 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Well, it didn't end up being like that. And we're still, it's been since Hurricane Ian, we've been in a fucking boil water ban here. It's not going away. Y'all don't hear about that stuff, though, because they keep it off of the news around here in Florida. It's in the local news, but you don't hear about it in national news, which sucks for us. Okay, stupid ad. Pro-Palestine activist Nurdin Kiswani demands ban on pet dogs in New York City over Islam claims it's a joke after backlash. She doesn't mean it. Hey, come here. Come here. She doesn't mean it. She doesn't mean it. Everybody loves you. We'll go take a ride to New York, right? And go meet her? Yeah. She doesn't mean it, right? She doesn't mean that. She can't mean that. How could you mean that? Fuck, man. People wonder why I always have a dog with me. On every Muslim hit list you can think of. They're scared of fucking dogs. It's an unclean animal. I can't ride a pig down the fucking road, but I can walk my... Dude, could you imagine if I could get a big-ass hog and train that motherfucker to put a saddle on and ride that bitch in one of these Muslim protests? That'd be fucking great. I would do it, too. If one of you are down, bro, and you got a hog that'll let me do that shit, I'm down. I got the balls. I'll do it. I'll wear a fucking bacon hat and everything. Okay, a pro-Palestine activist in the Big Apple has called for dogs to be banned as pets. And this isn't a joke. This has been all over social media. Muslims talking about how much they hate dogs. They think dogs are unclean animals. Well, you know what? You're an unclean fucking human. You nasty, no deodorant wearing, eating rice with your fingers, uncivilized, savage motherfuckers. Dude, I don't trust anyone that doesn't eat bacon, okay? If you don't eat bacon... I can't trust you. That's fucking crazy. First of all, well, bacon's unclean. No. Jesus said anything in my name is clean. Anything in my name is clean. Okay? So let's get off of that. Oh, that's right. You don't believe Jesus is the King of Kings. Well, that in itself is a free trip to hell, guys. So, I mean, understand that. Millstones all around. Millstones for everybody. Also, clearly trying to weigh in on issue, unaware of the current NYC discourse, where collectively, jokingly, hating on dogs, given all the visible dog shit into unmelted snow. Listen, man. Look, you can come and you can attack our kids and you can take over our country. You start fucking with our dogs, though, and we will fucking end you. Okay? Because we're some weird, retarded motherfuckers in America. And we tend to put reverence of our pets over pretty much anything. We have seatbelts for our dogs. We have fucking seatbelts. We have shoes. In America, we have shoes. We buy shoes and jackets for our dogs. Do you understand? I spend more money a month on that animal right there than I do on my rent and myself. Okay? She eats better than I do. So listen, you come fucking with my dog, or you tell me that my service animal can't go wherever I go, and we're gonna have a massive problem. Okay? That's just a fact. We should invest in hog farms all over Minnesota. Why haven't we done that? That's crazy. You want to ban dogs in America. They also want to make it legal to fuck your kids in America. So, I mean, yeah, I guess that kind of fits, right? So, this whole anti-ICE group jury nullification situation is one of the craziest fucking things that the fact that these people aren't already arrested for even putting this out here, you know, fucking illegal. They're planning a coup to overthrow all juries in every blue state. So no matter whether, you'll hear it right from their mouth. Anti-ICE group promotes jury nullification training for Minneapolis agitators. First of all, it's insane that people that fuck their cousins and little kids and have an IQ collectively of like 2 between all of them are fucking getting any of this done in our country. My IQ is higher than every motherfucker in Minnesota, and they're beating us. How the fuck is this happening? It's because, guess what happens? When you have a wall of retard, and you just keep pushing that wall at people, the fucking shit that it's getting pushed into eventually breaks because so much shit backs up against that fucking wall that it just falls the fuck over. Okay? That's why one of us can beat 6 of you. Because in order for them to beat us, they have to throw mass numbers at us. That's why they gather in mass, because alone they are nothing. That's the whole point of the communist fist. As one, we are weak. Together, we are strong. As one, we are weak. But if I sew my mouth to that person's asshole, and then so on and so forth, we can be a human centipede, and we can all regurgitate the same shit. So what I see when I look at a fucking Democrat is a hand. I don't see a person. I just see a hand at this point. Because your politicians have their hands so far up your fucking asshole that they're moving your lips for you. And they're fucking with your brain and making it do shit. You know what I mean? That's what I see when I talk to you people now. Because you won't ever debate us. Never. I can't get any of you to debate anything. Nothing. The moment facts start getting spit out, you get angry. And then I got Haitians getting mad at me in my own fucking neighborhood and attacking me across the street from my house because of this shirt. You know, I mean, what the fuck? And I'm supposed to live in America? And then when I go, I get in trouble for it. No. I've just started saying no. Listen, we're not angry people. We're not violent people, but you've tried to kill us for 10 fucking years. I just posted a video today. For 5 years, I've had a stalker, bro, that calls me. They've threatened me, and now they've got smart enough to at least be nice to me, but they've threatened the people I care about, and it's been 5 years. And that's just one of the 200 people that I've posted on here a million fucking times, bro. And they call over and over. And I don't even have a big channel anymore. But these people still think about me so nonstop. Dude, my number's been changed for almost a year. And they've been tracking me down this whole fucking time. They haven't been able to talk to me. They literally say in the video, I just needed my Josh time. And they mean that. They're not being insulting. When they say these things, they genuinely mean everything they're saying to you. We're destroying their democracy. We're not a part of their democracy. We're over here. We're a part of the American constitutional republic, and we have Christian values, and we have morals, and we don't want to fuck little kids, and we don't want to worship the devil, and we don't think that boys can scoop their dick out and just all of a sudden have a fucking gaping hole between their legs, which is just a wound. It's a wound that you're not allowing to close, which that in itself, the absolute masochism, not masochism, not chewing, the absolute masochism of a person to want to dilate a wound open for the rest of their life is fucking insane. Because you do know if they let that shit close up and start to heal, it will fuck them up permanently, right? Once you do that, you have to do it. And that's insane. And now, guess what? All these doctors can now be sued because that massive lawsuit's going through because these people are like, oh, fuck, I can't believe you let us do this. I cannot believe you let us do this. And everything's flipped now. The whole trans thing is done. You don't see that shit anywhere anymore. Look how quick their movements. Every fucking election cycle, it's a different movement. Then the pro-Palestine shit's now going away. People aren't out there for that now. Now it's just, fuck America. We're communists. They're just outright coming out and saying it now. We're communists. We just want to kill you. We want you fucking dead. Point in case, that teenager simply held up a sign, we support ICE in Portland, and the fucking fat-ass kid that can't control his emotions hit him with no repercussions behind the fact. That's the problem. We got to start shaming these people again. Bring shaming back. Bring bullying back. Bring fucking trophies back and participation in our fucking schools, man. We need to go through every school with a fine-tooth comb. We need to look like we're in the movie Spaceballs. We got to have a giant comb and actually flea comb the fucking school, bro. That's what the fuck we got to do. And we got to pull out every fucked up book. We got to make sure these teachers aren't all fuckers. That's what they're doing. And that's how they're winning right now. They have infiltrated the schools and they're indoctrinating your children. They're playing the long game while you're thinking that this war is, about to be over. They're playing the fucking long game. They've indoctrinated the entire next generation that's going to be running this country. What do you think's going to happen when my generation's too old to run this country anymore and these fucking pussies that think 87% of them think communism's good, socialism's good? You think there's going to be an America anymore? No. Because the moment these kids take over China, you speak Chinese now. You now live in the show Firefly. You now live in the show Firefly, where everybody speaks fucking Chinese or Spanish. So that's just where the world's heading. There's just no woke Columbia. You fucking thing. Woke Columbia students facility meltdown over ICE recruitment at school. So like I said, it's the rules for thee, but not for me, because if you don't think the way we think, then we're just going to bombard your shit with so much fucking violence that we cause you to shut it down. Because if 4,300 and some odd fucking deportations was the mass deportations that was our goal for Minnesota, well, fucking our goals are really different. Trump administration and berserker Patriot store fucking goals. I'll tell you that right now, because my goal is to get every motherfucking piece of shit communist that doesn't like this country the fuck out of it. That's my goal. I don't want to rule these people. I'm not a fascist. I just want to conquer them. We just want you to be 10% of the dictator they keep calling you, Donald Trump. That's it, because they will be. They will be. They win the midterms. Don't worry. You're going to be impeached. You'll be impeached 20 times in the first week. For nothing. It's just going to happen, So we already got so many rhinos in office that we're not getting anything done. Can you imagine if we have a Trump administration and they win the midterms and they just get to push their whole agenda through? War. War. That's the only option left. That's what their side's doing. Their side's warring right now to make all this happen. They're warring. Literally warring in the streets, hurting people, murdering people, threatening people's lives to get their way. While you sit back and say, we got to talk to these people. I don't talk to these people. I beat the fuck out of them in the middle of the street. I don't talk to them. And guess what? They don't come to my town and get violent. Because every time they've come here and gotten violent, you know what we did? We beat the fuck out of them in the middle of the street. And now they don't get violent no more. It's just that simple. You pull their pants down to spank them, and the kids learn a fucking lesson. Okay? You use the belt and you use the paddle, and kids learn. You know what I mean? When the dog keeps pissing on the carpet, you don't go, good dog, good dog. No, you put that motherfucker outside and you show some consequences. You know what I mean? The kid keeps breaking shit. You don't just say, your feelings are valid. No, your feelings aren't valid. Your feelings aren't valid at all. Like, not even a little bit. None. That's not reality. We got to get back to reality. Your feelings aren't valid. What's valid is a good smack in the mouth. That's what's fucking valid. How about we just get back to everybody start shopping at the same store called Mind Your Own Motherfucking Business and leave me the fuck alone? Because when I'm just simply walking through a parking lot, but you saw me get out of a truck that has this type of stuff on it, and you can't help yourself. You sit and you wait for 25 minutes. Well, I went in the store and took a shit for at least 15 minutes, and I went and talked to somebody in another store. You sat there by my truck, Democrat, and you waited. I saw you there when I got there, just so you know. I know you're watching me right now. I know you're my stalker. So listen, I saw you there. I didn't care about your Biden stuff on your truck. I didn't care about your fuck Trump stuff. When I saw that, my first thought wasn't, I got to go get violent with this person. I just thought, they're retarded. That's sad. And I walked on about my business. I didn't get in between you and your vehicle. You did, though. You saw my truck and you're like, oh my God, your butt plug fell out of your asshole and you immediately needed a fucking tampon, bro. You were so offended that you had to come up to me and start an altercation. And the shit of it is, the motherfucker was from Australia, bro. Not even an American, telling me how to be an American. Me, an Irish Seminole Indian in Florida, literally on my native land where my ancestors are from. I'm not even on stolen land. All of you motherfuckers are on the land that was stolen from my people. I literally live in my native land. My people are from here. And the rest of them were brought here as slaves. One of the most oppressed groups of slaves in America, by the way. And you do realize it's Europe and Britain that all you fucking dumbass faggots are mad at, right? Not America. You realize we only owned slaves for like 100-something fucking years in America, right? Like, as America, because we've only been a country for 250 years, America never owned slaves. Americans didn't own slaves. Englishmen did. British did. And we killed them, and we took the country and made it America. And why did we make it America? Why was it that 4 black men started the Republican Party? Why is it that we made America in the first place? Oh, so everybody can have freedom and not be oppressed by other people. Oh fuck. I'm sorry that the only race of people in the world that's ever fought for somebody else's freedom are white people. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that no black country ever has been able to take themselves out of freedom, that white people had to do that for you. I'm so fucking sorry that you're such a weak fucking culture that you say you're the oldest culture in the world and the youngest culture in the world had to save you. I apologize that the youngest culture in the world had to teach you how to clean your fucking water. I'm sorry that we're such horrible fucking people that we literally died in a war to give you freedom where you're still legal slaves in your own countries right now in 2026. Right now in 2026, 750,000 legal fucking black slaves in Africa. Right now, Haiti is run by a cannibal that will eat you if you don't do what they want. Somalia. Okay, let's get into Somalia. 95% of the country of Somalia is legal religiously, culturally, and encouraged to rape little children. But we're the uncivilized, horrible white people, right? The uncivilized, horrible white people. We kill pedophiles in America, for the most part. For the most part, you know. It dumbfounds me that any of you leftists would look at any of this stuff and be like, oh yeah, I want to fight for foreigners that hate me and hate my country and hate everything that I actually stand for. Because if you went to any of these countries, they would murder you. They would rape you and murder you because they don't have laws and civilized culture like we do. In none of these countries. There's no country you can go to that is of a darker melon skin tone that you're not going to be murdered in. Tell me one. Tell me one. You can't use Jamaica. You're a white girl that goes to Jamaica, you're going to get kidnapped, raped, fucking murdered. I mean, those are just the facts. Them's just the facts of the matter. You go to Mexico, you're going to get raped, fucking murdered. Not always, but it's more of a likelihood. You know what I mean? Yeah, now you come to America, you're going to get raped and murdered. Now you go all over Europe, you're going to get raped and murdered. Marco Rubio touched on that earlier. We're about to conquer everywhere. Marco Rubio's running 100% for sure in 2028. After that speech he gave, he's running in 2028. 100%. You know what? And if I start to hear some of the stuff that a lot of us fucking patriots want to hear right now, because listen, absolutely. Y'all have left us no choice but to be 100% nationalists at this point. We're not ultra nationalists. There's a difference. We're nationalists. Nationalist doesn't mean that you think you're a supreme fucking nation over everybody else. Nationalist just means you worry about your country first, and then everybody else can come after the fucking fact. Okay, Christian nationalist, 100%. American nationalist, gonna have to be. Conquerors, once again, absolutely. It looks like we're about to conquer Iran. That's what it looks like with everything that's happening. I mean, you know, this will be the third peace talks, and they won't budge on the ballistic missiles. But guess what? We finally have a president that's willing to black bag motherfuckers and just conquer them. So I'm cool with that, I guess. At this point, I mean, I wouldn't have been cool with that 2 years ago, but you people on the left has left us no choice. We really don't care anymore. We just don't care. You know, if we got to roll them sleeves up and plant some freedom seeds and water the trees, then, I mean, I'm going to have no remorse over that. None. And I mean, if they'll just do it for us, because otherwise we're going to have to do it. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'm old. I want to go fishing. I need this shit over with, man. I want some grandkids that could fucking live in a normal fucking country. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I want to just be able to go to work and be left the fuck alone. I don't want to have to wake up every morning and turn my fucking news on and see these people having fucking meltdowns. Like, they're getting out in the streets and threatening people's lives. Over Columbia University received pushback from students and faculty after a recruitment advertisement for federal immigration agencies was posted on its website. It was posted on the website. It's not even like ICE agents were there trying to fucking recruit people, bro. There was the schools are too politicized. Listen, we got to ban social media for teenagers, period. It's got to be banned under a criminal fucking offense. It's got to be. It's got to be. We've got to get kids back outside, period. I never thought I would say something like that. We got to ban social media for teenagers. Like, oh, you don't care about their constitutional rights. They're children. They don't have constitutional rights. They do what the fuck adults say. That's it. That's it. Your feelings aren't valid. Your feelings don't fucking matter. You're a fucking child. You don't get to choose what you do. You turn 18, start figuring it the fuck out. But no, you don't get to choose what you want to do. That's why nobody owns a fucking home and nobody has anything anymore, because there's a bunch of large babies running around the world and we don't have any adults out here. So, I mean, that's just the facts. Them's the facts, buddy. Oh, so let me tell you. Oh, don't close out. Don't close out. Don't close out. I did not mean to do that. Please don't close all my news out. Why is everything freezing up? Microsoft Edge is not responding. Servers are having problems. Of course they fucking are. Do you know about the massive X fucking crash? No? Nobody even experienced it? Nobody even knew that X was down for 5 hours? So completely all their servers crashed. All your information's been leaked to fucking China. Nobody even knows about that. Okay. That sucks, doesn't it? That sucks. Thanks God I've banned on X for a week. Fuck. My account was shut down and locked. So, if you don't know about that, that happened last night and the day before. So, middle of the night. It's funny that we've never had a problem with our internet just shutting down from updates. And then all of a sudden, at the same exact time that they release AI for updates, every single company that has an update now, their servers crash while they're updating. I just think that's a little odd. What's your response to this?
Instead of a hi, if you said a hey, can I cover your groceries? I think you're a really beautiful woman and I'd like to make your day better. We're living in late stage capitalism. Things are expensive. And Black women are tired of being tired. We're tired of having to put on a smile on our faces and take care of everyone while no one takes care of us.
Who the fuck do you take care of? You've never taken care of anyone ever in your life.
Offered her something.
Oh my God, listen. First of all,
or if you would have
let me clear up some fucking historical facts for you, because you get a lot of information from movies, okay? Wakanda's not a real place. It's a fictional made-up place from a Marvel fucking movie. You understand that, right? It's not a real place. A lot of you think it is for some fucking reason. And Africa is a fucked up shithole. When the Arabs went to Africa to take slaves, they were jumping on the fucking boats and volunteering to be slaves because the place was so fucked up. They were getting sacrificed and they were eating each other, bro. They had no civilization whatsoever when the Arabs first went there to take them. None. They had no boats. They didn't have clean water. They were fucked up and sickly. And they had such a small population that it's not even fucking funny. Okay? Not until people of other colors went to Africa and started teaching them how to build wells and teaching them how to clean their water and teaching them that you strip the fur off a fucking monkey and take the organs out before you fucking eat it, which they still do in Africa in 2026. because it's so generationally bred into their culture. They don't even have a civilized army, bro, to protect their fucking country. They have a bunch of fucking guerrilla warfare, jungle fucking rebels, and a fucking dictator that will murder you for a fucking T-bone steak, literally. Okay, so don't talk to me about who have you taken care of ever. What have black cultures ever done for any other culture? Give me one. Give me some facts, please. One black country that helps any other country. There's not one. There's none. Every single black country is subsidized by a white country. Every single one. That's a statistical fact. Look it up. Give me one fucking black culture that subsidizes anything in the world and helps anything. You don't even know how to mine your own fucking diamonds, bro. You came over here and no, you're so weak. We conquered it. Just like I'm a Native American. My people got conquered, bro. Period. Guess who writes the history books? The conquerors. Guess who's remembered in history? The conquerors. Every piece of land in the world is conquered. Except Africa, because it's such a shithole, nobody wants it. Literally nobody's ever tried to conquer Africa. The Arabs did. The Arabs successfully conquered Africa because they've taken a lot of Muslims to Africa. But Africa is so fucked up. You do understand, black people, none of you are Africans, right? None of you that are in America right now have any lineage to the African culture any longer, right? That's so far bred out of your genes, you understand they hate you in Africa if you're a black person from America, right? You're not an African American. If you were born in America in 2026, you are literally a black American man. That's it. You're just an American. Those genes are so far bred out of your fucking family that you literally probably don't have any African genes. I guarantee you if you went and took a genetic test, you would have blood from the mountains of Caucasus in you at this point in time. I guarantee every one of you motherfucking blood, especially her. Look how light that face is, bro. Honey, I hate to tell you, but you got some blood in you from, look at them lips. You got some blood in you from the mountains of Caucasus. Just like the rest of us. I guarantee it. That's a fact, bro. None of you are Africans. You're just Americans. Enjoy it. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome that you didn't have to be a fucking African, man. Holy fuck. Even the white people in Africa, on the white side of Africa, don't want to be in fucking Africa, bro. They come over here and make money, you know. Haiti, way worse. Somalia, holy fuck, bro. Somalia is a crazy fucking place. They all look like people from the hill. They all look like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. Every one of them look like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. Absolutely. So I think that the dude from Tales from the Crypt was a little hotter. You know, I'd fuck him before I'd fuck a Somalian, and that's saying a lot if you know what the dude from Tales from the Crypt looks like. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying I'm gay, but I'm saying if I had to be, the Crypt Keeper's a better option. Okay, exposed Dylan Bryan Adams, the man accused of keying 6 Teslas in Minneapolis over Elon Musk's Doge involvement. We're still talking about that. Didn't that stop a long time ago? Served as a financial policy compliance lead at Minnesota Department of Human Services, where he handled reviews of Medicaid fraud. Of course he did. Look. I love that we're doing all these investigations. I love it. I love that all these pretty words are being said. I love it, man. I fucking love it. When are we actually going to see these arrests happening? When are we actually going to get some actions when you got these pussy hat people out here? Like, what does that do? Nothing. The majority of the country doesn't even know that's happening. Like, Donald Trump's not there. You understand that, right? Like, Donald Trump doesn't see that shit. Like, you people tend to think that Donald Trump sees any of this news that's happening in the world at all. No. He's being a president. His aides see it. The people tell him what's going on. Donald Trump doesn't see any of this shit. Donald Trump doesn't fucking directly respond to any of this shit. Those are people doing that. He's the fucking president, bro. That's what he delegates power to people for, is they're the ones doing this stuff, not the president. Fuck, dude, you're standing out front of Trump Towers in New York screaming, fuck Trump. For what? What is that supposed to accomplish? What? Running more billionaires out of your fucking state because they don't want to do business in a place like that? Because you're not civilized people. You're so civilized that the corporations, Walmart's completely pulled out of one of your blue states already. Like completely. You don't have Walmart anymore. Like you live in America and you don't have McDonald's and you don't have a Walmart. Bro, you ain't in America. You ain't in America. You don't have a Walmart. You ain't got a Walmart. No Wally World. No midnight flip-flops in your boxers, fucking tank top place. Come on, man. You're not in America. Shit. No McDonald's anymore? Golly, bro. I know you fat people want that McDonald's. I haven't eaten McDonald's in close to 20 fucking years, but I mean, y'all know y'all want that fucking McDonald's? Everybody's pulling out. You do realize Facebook is about to start censoring your posts in California, right? Like, because they're about to pass all those laws, and now your internet laws are going to change in California. It's weird what y'all are doing. It's like you're purposely destroying the country because these politicians know these people are going to flee to our states, and that's the plan. They're pushing them out on purpose, and they're pushing them out faster and faster and faster to all these red fucking states. And then they'll vote blue when they come to these red states. That is, you almost ate at McDonald's today. I know that Bill Gates owns the farms that gives them their meat and their potatoes. I can't eat there if I wanted to. You know what I mean? He said he wants to jab us all up. He says he'll put the vaccine in our food supply. Remember that? And you're eating at all these places like Wendy's and fucking McDonald's that get all of their potatoes and fucking meats from him. And it's proven fact that you're not eating meat now when you eat at McDonald's. So, I mean, yum. Check it out. Every single day in America, McDonald's serves 44 billion just regular hamburgers. That's not including their Big Macs, their quarter pounders, the Royal with cheese around the world. You know what I mean? That's just regular hamburgers. 44 billion a day. We don't have enough farms in America to produce 44 billion hamburgers a day. It's not possible. Not to mention the fact we now know Campbell's Soup's been putting bioengineered cardboard meat in your cans for the past 6 years. And they just got called out for it. Fucking arsenic in the candy. Fucking biopoisons in your fucking bread. And none of these people are going to prison. They've literally created an entire generation of retarded people through the stuff they've been putting in our foods. And we have that as evidence now. Like, they've literally made a generation of autistic children from poisoning their brains. And nobody's being held accountable for this? That's all I'm saying. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a really blessed night. It's my first night back, and I was gone for 5 or 6 days, something like that. The store is going good. One of my stores is launched on here. That's for the quick store. A bunch of you asked me for a quick store. That is not my personal store. Those are my designs, and that store sells them. Okay, they pay me for my designs. That fourth wall account. If you go there, just understand, that's not my Made in America apparel. Those are my designs on those shirts, but I don't have dark shirts, and you beg me for dark shirts, even if they're heat pressed or whatever the fuck they are. So that company, and they can get them to you within 5 to 7 days. So, I mean, it is what it is. They're just cheaper. They're not fully ink supplemented like my shirts are. But y'all asked me for cheaper shit. You asked me to get something out as quick as possible. I'm trying to build a good website for you. So I love you guys. I hope everybody has a blessed night. We'll be out on our normal time, 7 tomorrow, next day, throughout the week as usual. Yeah, just be blessed out here. I'm going to get to my Amazon podcast. So just so everybody knows, it's either tomorrow night or the next night. The moderators on my 2 different podcasts, they're going to release all that information. They're going to be my new moderators on YouTube. I have a YouTube podcast that I do every day, twice a day. And I have an Amazon podcast as well that I do every day, twice a day. So we'll be getting all the information pushed out for all of my other social media, my Kick, all that shit. Because YouTube, they just banned Berserker Patriot store too. They banned it this past weekend. So I just lost my 16,000 fucking follower account. They just banned my anime account too. I have an account where I do anime clips for badass fight scenes on anime, and they just they've got it not banned but temporarily struck down right now for violence or some shit like that. I'm like, it's literally a channel with fight scenes from cartoons. So, but weird stuff's going on with YouTube. It hasn't been working right. People's money's been getting fucked up. A bunch of us didn't get paid this past month. The money didn't get sent through. We've got money in the account, but for some reason, all the payments got fucked up. So it's just weird. We're trying to get away from fucking YouTube. We're trying to get over live. I'm live on Facebook, X. I'm live on Rumble. Berserker Patriot 1776 on Rumble. You can go on pretty much any of my posts on here. And even on Instagram, I'm Berserker Patriot 1776. So, but yeah, you can go on any of my posts on here and find all of my other social medias. I've got all of this stuff up. We're getting things going good. I got to thank everybody for all the support on the new shop. We've already pretty much broken even on the shop that opened this week on Amazon. So you're all wonderful for doing that. Man, look, I got a lot of you guys pushing my content on fucking Facebook right now. That's awesome. I love it if you'd follow, though. Follow me. Don't forget to subscribe. I mean, Facebook, I have 72 followers, and Facebook just gave me a professional account and all kinds of other crazy shit. I'm getting verified for all kinds of shit on Facebook right now. And because of that, and because of all the fucking shares and clips you give me on Instagram, just remember to like and subscribe to the page, guys. I know I don't ever put that in any of my videos. Just like, subscribe. We're starting to get out here pretty good again. So, yeah, we're having fun. You know what I mean? Just understand, at this point, I've got 7 or 8 different accounts on all social media. So other than YouTube, if you get caught with a backup account as of when the new terms and conditions just went through last week, everybody had to fucking sign before they signed into their account that day. They will permanently ban you forever, just so you know. If you get banned on one of your accounts, it's not your account they're banning. It's you as the person they're banning from speaking on their platform. So now if you start a second account, or even if you already have a second account and you make a video on that account, they will ban all of your accounts permanently for the rest of your life on YouTube now, just so you understand that. So just be careful with that situation. The backup accounts aren't a thing anymore. And they've now got new software that's going through all the bot accounts. So no more bot stuff on YouTube. They're trying to compete with Rumble because Rumble just fucking launched their own internet. So now you can get Rumble internet. You can get a Rumble phone service now, by the way. And all kinds of crazy shit. You can get Rumble cable TV. You can get Rumble you get paid on Rumble the day you join them. You don't have to have any extra followers. You can do all kinds of shit. You can read ads day one and make money off of ads on Rumble. So have a blessed day. Be safe. And I hope everybody is well. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.